Welcome back to Combat Insiders. My name's Wayne Carl, and I've got a very special guest from Absolute Collingwood in Lisa Kyriacou. Welcome. Obviously, I've seen you fight at Path to Hex not too long ago, and we'll go into that very shortly. But you're fighting out of Absolute Collingwood. A lot of fighters coming out of there. I want to start with, what brought you to MMA? Why MMA?
Growing up as a little girl, I've always been quite the tomboy. I've always loved fighting. If it's playing PS with my older brother or just watching action movies, I've always loved it. I've always had fight in me as a little child. I'd always go around hitting everyone and being annoying. So I think I was just born to do this. I'm a little crazy. It's good.
So your amateur record so far is 3-2.
Yes.
And you've lost to the same girl twice, which I know you're really competitive, and I'm sure you'll want to get those back.
Yes, I'm sure as a pro we'll fight again, and I'll get that win. The last one, I'd say, was very close, but yeah, it is what it is.
So how does your family, obviously you had a big following in the crowd anyway, how does your family feel about you punching people in the face?
No, they're fully supportive of it. I won't let my mum come to the fights because she'll probably cry. But Dad comes along, he goes crazy for me. But no, they're great. They support me all the way. They think I'm crazy, but that's fine because I am.
In saying that, in your title fight, there was a lot of the crowd that were behind you. So there had to have been some family there. I'm pretty sure I was sitting amongst a few of them that were screaming for you. And that must give you a big lift in the cage.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I had over, I think, about 50 people come watch my last fight. But, like, having that support there means the world to me. Having my uncles, my cousins, all my friends, it's so great.
So what's your favourite part of being an MMA fighter?
Oh, everything. So just the lifestyle, the dedication, the intensity, the passion, the teamwork, everything that comes with it. I absolutely love it.
That's the easy one. What's your least favourite of being an MMA fighter?
Cutting weight is horrible. I like to eat, and cutting weight is not.
Well, as you can see, I don't cut weight, so even the thought of it, I just wouldn't even go there. It's been 20 years since I entered any combat, so hence I don't actually miss cutting weight either, so not that I ever really did. So other than MMA, what keeps Lisa busy?
So during the day I work at a dental lab, so I get all my mouth guards made there for free, which is awesome. So I just help.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, it's good. I just help them out, and then also enjoy going out with my friends and whatnot.
So other than MMA, were you competitive in any other sports? Did you play netball? Did you play anything else, or it's always been combat?
No, nothing else. I've just started combat. That's it.
Sweet. I'm going to change gears. So I jump into your car and I turn the radio on. What's playing? Radio. You'd have an MP3 player or something going on. What's playing on your playlist?
Oh, look, I like from house music to heavy metal. I'm a bit of everything, so it depends what mood I'm in. It really does.
I reckon I listen to everything other than house music. Being over 40, that genre just plays with my head.
When I'm out and I've had a few, it's always good fun.
Okay, so let's talk. Uncle Dana calls up and you've turned pro. Think of a couple of years ahead. What's your dream matchup? Who would you like to fight against?
I'm just going to say my favourite female fighter, even though she would smash me in less than 2 seconds. That would be Valentina Shevchenko. She's an absolute legend.
Yeah, how was the head kick?
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, I actually, when it hit, I just went like that. And I'm like, come on, head movement. There wasn't much happening, but I think that would have KO'd most female fighters.
Yeah, I thought she died, but it was a great
Yeah, it was quite rough. I just went, oh, is she going to move? And but in saying that, I think it was a mismatch at the start. How she was the number one contender. I think that 125 division is still a few years off. Coming to whether it be competitive because she's really out there by herself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So all right, it's your UFC debut. What's your walkout song?
I'll go Psychosocial by Slipknot.
Fair enough.
That seems to be my amateur walkout song as well. I don't know why.
So back to your MMA career, you've had 5 fights. Talk us through your favourite performance.
Probably my second last fight. So I versed a girl that was much more experienced than me, and like I was expected to lose apparently. But
Was that
like,
Alicia Smith?
yes, that was her.
Yes, I was there. Yes, great performance.
Yeah, so that was a great fight. Like she's a tough girl, but like I think I responded very well to that fight. So I was really happy with that. Even my last one, like I was pretty impressed with, rewatching my video and my moves and whatnot.
Yeah, so there was 3 judges, and for those people that weren't at Path to Hex, Lisa lost the split decision, 48-47, 50-45 and 50-45. So obviously 2 of the judges were in favour of someone grappling. If you've ever seen Lisa fight, you know she's a stand-up fighter, likes to strike. Yeah, it was one of those ones that could have gone either way. So I'm sure once you 2 turn pro, that's going to be another massive fight. And each time I've seen you fight, you're getting better and better. So yeah, I can't wait to actually see that fight again.
Yeah, no, it should be good. I've definitely learned a lot of things from that fight as well, which I'm grateful for as an amateur to get that experience.
Yep. All right, you ready for the rapid fire 5 questions?
Ready?
Porsche or Harley?
Harley.
All right, cheap food, KFC or Macca's?
KFC for sure.
If you had to win by KO or sub, which way would you go?
Oh, the big kibosh KO, definitely.
So you're standing, you got to take something, you got to get a Rousey armbar or a punch in the head from Cyborg. What are you taking?
I'll go the armbar.
As long as she lets go. And so last one, I normally talk about Chris Cyborg, but obviously I need to change it up. So Brock Lesnar's standing in front of you, and you've got 2 options. You either have to fight or marry him. What are you doing?
That man would kill me in a second, so I will just marry the bloke. Hopefully I won't start an argument, but yeah.
That's the first time I've asked that. I might keep that. So the cage door closes.
Yep.
There's another MMA fighter standing across from you that wants to take your head off. What's going through your head?
Oh, just excitement. Like I don't really think, I tend to go real autopilot when I'm in that position. I just zone out and kind of think, kill. Not much goes on, to be honest, in my head.
Yeah, a lot of people will say, oh, they don't hear the crowd. Do you actually hear the crowd?
Oh, no, I do. My first ever fight, I didn't, but the more experience I'm getting, I'm actually starting to hear more, even with my corner, so that's good.
So you've done well with the Absolute T-shirt, so well done. It's an extremely deep gym. Who's the next people coming through that I'll have to interview or keep an eye out for?
Oh, there's so many to name. I don't want to forget any.
Throw a couple out of there.
Oh, let's go Sam, Josh, Rob. I've just blanked out. There's a lot. There's a lot.
You did say Sam. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Obviously I've seen him fight too, and hopefully he continues that progression, and you all do. But that gym's so deep. Like you look at how many talented people, and every fight card I go to in Melbourne, there's always a massive contingent of absolute fighters. So well done to those guys. So who do you need to shout out? Obviously, you do work during the day, but a lot of people are making sacrifices to you. So think your family and coaches. Who do you need to thank for letting you jump in that cage?
Oh, well, mostly my coaches. Like, I can be a very stubborn student at times. It takes a lot for me to process sometimes. But yeah, they're just awesome. And just my family and friends are being fully supportive of what I do, and like understanding that I can't always go to certain functions and all of that, which can be hard, but it's all worth it. Yeah, they're just great. So yes, thank you all.
When do we see Lisa Kay back in that octagon?
Coastal Combat, September the 7th, Sunshine Coast. Yes.
Do you know your opponent yet?
I do. I believe she's a purple belt. There's not much more I know, but yes, should be good. Hopefully I get something in between, but...
So where can we follow you on social media? You're obviously on Facebook. Have you got a fighter page yet?
No, not yet. I will be
Oh,
making it very soon. But my Instagram,
yep.
yeah, so Lisa Kyriacou, the
Yep.
Savage.
Fantastic. I'm Wayne Carl from Combat Insiders. That's Lisa from Absolute. Like and subscribe to our page as well. And we'll see everyone later. Thank you so much for joining us.